Hello, my name is Devin Broughton and welcome to another episode of Jimmie Connection. Today we are with Chris Hoke. Chris Hoke, why don't you start by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Right, my name is Chris Hoke. I'm the Chief Information Officer here at the University of Jamestown. I've been working here for 18 years. Well, will be 18 years this summer. I'm a graduate of Jamestown. I have a wife and 4 lovely children. And I guess I also am an adjunct faculty member here at UJ. I teach for the computer science department, and I also teach in the character and leadership program.
How do you manage to keep all of the campus wiring systems together and working?
For one, I have a great team. We have a great IT department. Everyone not only knows their roles, but we also know each other's roles. So we can come along and help each other if something catastrophic happens. For the most part, it's just trying to be proactive. Be proactive with our equipment, be proactive by watching measurements and performances of our network, making sure that trying to catch things and solve them before anyone notices that there's a problem.
So what do you have to do on a day-to-day basis then to keep up with all of this?
That's an interesting question because my role has changed. I've just became Chief Information Officer this past year. From a CIO role, it's looking, not only taking care of some of the day-to-day operations that are happening, but also looking forward, having a vision of what are some new technologies that we can bring here on campus. Like for instance, right now with the engineering program starting up next fall, one of the major things that I've been working on the past couple of weeks is putting together the engineering computer lab, where they'll have all their CAD software and be doing 2D, 3D modeling of their projects.
Tell me what you do for the Character and Leadership program.
Okay, I am the instructor for the first year students, the Character and Leadership 101 course. So their initial introduction to the program, they get my smiling face, and so I introduce them to our program and what our program is all about, and we talk about leadership theory, and specifically spend a lot of time talking about servant leadership and transformational leadership, and also just having personal awareness of who we are as people.
All right, so you've told us a little bit about the Masters in Leadership program and the Character and Leadership. How have you taken that a step further? I heard you went to Chogoria. Tell us a little bit about your trip to Chogoria.
Okay, Chogoria, Kenya. We've, as a university, have gone to Chogoria for 10 years now, sending different groups. It started with our nursing program. The last 6 years, we've sent, in May, we've sent a second team of interdisciplinary students. I've led 2 of those trips. This year, though, we're going again here in May, and things that we do when we go to Chogoria, our major emphasis is one, education. So we work with a local primary school in Chogoria. Another thing we do is public health and micro lending with a NGO called Village Hope Corps International. And Village Hope Corps, what they do is they give out micro loans to individuals to help them develop their own business, small businesses within the community. And whether it's like go buy some goats or some cows, or start some tea plants or corn or whatever it might be, a little shamba farm. So they do micro lending, but they also have a public health arm where they go around to the schools around the area and they do public health instruction. They also give out mosquito nets to families who can't afford it, and that's because of malaria being in the area. One of the things I'm doing this coming year, along with Morgan Bossman from our institutional advancement department is, as part of our graduate project, Village Hope Corps has asked for a number of years for us to provide them with some leadership curriculum. The CEO of Village Hope Corps, Dr. KK Mugambi, was here a few years ago, and he was introduced to our character and leadership program, totally fell in love with it, and thought, this is something we need, some ethical leadership. So he wanted us to develop a program for his business clients. Well, that's what Morgan and I are doing. We're developing a servant leadership, ethical leadership curriculum that we'll be taking over with us and giving to Village Hope Corps. However, we also learned that now it's we're moved up a step. We're not only doing it for his business clients, but he wants to do this for government officials and clergy, because Kenya as a whole, as a country, is really trying to work on their corruption issues, especially in government. Big initiative right now. So they're starting an educational wing now for Village Hope Corps, in which this curriculum will be a part of that, which they'll offer to government officials and clergy in the area. So that's what Morgan and I are doing for our graduate project for the master's program. So we're pretty excited about it. We leave May 11th. We'll be there for 3 weeks, and
hopefully bring about some big changes.
Yeah, that's exciting.
So, a very important question for you.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those deep questions. What does it mean to be a Jimmie to you?
What does it mean to be a Jimmie? It means to be a leader in your community, to be a person, a well-rounded individual, a person who wants to affect their community and those around them, and to serve them, and to make the world a better place, make their community a better place.
Thank you so much for having this interview with me.
Yep.
This has been another episode of Jimmie Connection. If you like this, please like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next week.